Hello traders, you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are just going to be talking about the Elliott Wave Indicator on TradingView. Okay, so if you are looking to elevate your trading game and understand market movements better, then you have come to the right place. Okay, now the Elliott Wave Indicator is actually one of the most powerful indicators in the forex market. It's not safe. It's not like it's perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. It's just that it's one of the most used, right? The Elliott Wave theory as a whole. Okay, the Elliott Wave theory as a whole, it's one of the popular concepts in the forex market. However, the TradingView platform actually has an indicator that can help you to easily draw your Elliott waves. Okay, and it can help you to predict market trends and price movements. So basically it helps traders to identify cyclical patterns in the forex market, which can give you an edge in spotting potential trends before they fully form. So grab your charts and let us dive right in. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future trading tips and strategies. Okay, now let's just get into it. Before we jump into how to use the Elliott Wave Indicator on TradingView, let's just quickly recap what the Elliott Wave theory is all about for those of you who are new to it. Okay, now Elliott Wave theory, developed by Ralph Nelson Elliott, suggests that markets move in repetitive cycles or waves. Okay, now these waves are usually driven by investor sentiment and emotions, creating patterns that are predictable. Now, the theory is based on the idea that markets move in a 5-wave pattern during trends and a 3-wave pattern during corrections. Now, the 5 waves form the impulse wave, where the price moves in the direction of the overall trend. Okay? Where the price moves in the direction of the overall trend. The 3 waves make up the corrective wave. All right, where the price retraces before continuing the trend. All right, now understanding these patterns can help you anticipate price movements and trade with more precision. Now let's just move on to TradingView. Here we are already on the TradingView chart, but rather let's just move on to the indicator on TradingView. Okay, so to get started with the Elliott Wave Indicator, you simply have to head over to your account, and then you come to this part, the left bar. All right, on the left hand toolbar you'll find these patterns. Okay, you click on that, you click on it, and you click on if you want to draw the impulse wave, you click on the Elliott impulse wave. If you want to draw the corrective wave, you click on that. The different components of the Elliott Wave Indicator. Okay, so you click on this, right? And after doing that, you can then, it's not going to automatically draw for you, all right? You have to, identify, the points yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So it's going to help you to easily plot, on the go, right? At once you can just, just to identify the points and then draw your wave. So this is what we have as the impulse wave, right? So the impulse wave, the wave 1, all right, for the impulse wave, right, the wave 1 is actually the first wave of the trend. Okay, it's typically the hardest to identify, okay, as it's the initial move after a consolidation or a range, right? Like what's happened around here, we can see that we had a brief consolidation around here, right? Before we now had, the formation of this, Elliott wave pattern in the downtrend. Okay, so after a long period of, after a period of consolidation or perhaps a previous trend, the first wave now marks the beginning of the new trend. Okay, then the wave 2 is the correction, is the pullback wave, which retraces a portion of the first wave. Typically, wave 2 does not retrace more than 100% of wave 1. Okay, and it's important to watch for key support levels. All right, it's important to watch for key support levels as the price moves back down. Then wave 3 is another impulse wave. All right, this is usually the longest and most powerful wave of the trend. Okay, and it moves in the direction of the primary trend and can often go further than most traders expect. So it's the wave that gives the trend its momentum. All right. Then wave 4 is actually a correction wave. After the strong move in wave 3, the market takes a breather, and this correction typically retraces a small portion of wave 3, okay, but doesn't overlap with wave 1. All right, so it's important to keep an eye on key price levels to spot the end of wave 4. Then wave 5 is another impulse wave. This is the final leg of the trend where the market pushes to new highs or lows. Okay, this is the case of a downtrend. Then there's going to be new lows, okay, before potentially reversing. All right, so wave 5 is often characterized by final burst of momentum. So after these 5 waves, the market typically enters a 3-wave correction known as the ABC correction. All right, so that is where we'll now come to click the Elliott corrective wave, right? So now that you understand how the Elliott Wave Indicator works in TradingView, we're still going to talk about how to use it for trading. Now, as for identifying the 3 wave or pattern, you can see this is the first A, B, then we could possibly have C to C might get to somewhere around here or somewhere around here, right? So basically this is the indicator on the TradingView that can help you to just plot these waves easily, both the impulse waves and the corrective waves. Now, as for identifying the trend, when you want to make use of the Elliott wave, the first step is to identify the direction of the trend first. In this case, this is a sell trend. If you're looking at the chart, the first thing you want to do is to confirm whether the market is in an uptrend or downtrend. Now, the Elliott Wave Indicator will, now help you to now, easily draw these waves. All right. If you want to now plot your analysis, for Elliott Wave patterns, if you are a trader that like to use Elliott Wave patterns to trade, okay, the indicator just makes it easy for you to just identify the points and plot your waves, all right, on your chart. All right, then once you have plotted the waves, you can then use them to enter your trades. So once you've identified the wave pattern, you can use the Elliott Wave theory to anticipate where the price will move next. Okay, for example, when you see that wave 2 is complete, you might anticipate a strong wave 3. All right, and set up a trade to take advantage of that price action. So for example, if you had started, you had joined this, you had done your analysis on this chart, let's say when the price was still around here, and you had identified that a downtrend is about starting right after this consolidation. The first wave has formed, second wave has formed. You'll be expecting that the third wave will be a significant wave, right? So you'll be looking at taking advantage of that third wave, all right? And then important for you to set your stop losses and take profit. So since the market can sometimes be unpredictable, it's essential to use stop losses to manage risk. Typically, you would want to place your stop loss just if it is a bullish trend, it's going to be just below the wave 2, right? The end of wave 2. But since the bearish trend, it's just going to be above wave 2, right? Or if it is wave 5 you want to ride, it's going to be above wave 5, you're going to set your stop loss. Like if you enter a sell here, you set your stop loss above wave 2. If you enter a sell here, set your stop loss above wave 4. Okay, and then for your take profits, you're going to be aiming for the end of wave 5. That's if you're riding wave 5, or aiming for the end of wave 3. That's if you're riding wave 2. Okay. But if you aim for the end of wave 2, you can actually enter another sell after wave 4 has formed, and then you ride again till the end of wave 5. Okay, or if you want to just swing from wave 2 to wave 5, then you can still go ahead and do that. Then it's also important to confirm with other indicators, all right? While the Elliott Wave Indicator is powerful, it's always a good idea to confirm your analysis with other technical indicators, okay? So you might want to use indicators like, the RSI, for example. You can use the Relative Strength Index, or moving averages or Fibonacci retracement, just to validate your trade setup, basically, okay, just for confirmations. Now, when using the Elliott Wave Indicator on TradingView, there are a few common mistakes you should avoid, okay, and that is misinterpreting wave counts, okay. Elliott Wave theory is subjective, and different traders may count waves differently. So make sure you stay consistent in how you interpret the wave patterns and check for any discrepancies before entering a trade. And then over trading on small waves is also bad, okay. Whilst the small corrections might seem like great entry points, they can often lead to false breakouts. Okay, so stick with the larger waves, right, for more reliable trend following opportunities. And then another mistake is not managing risk. Okay, so always use stop loss orders to manage your risk. Even if the waves are clear, all right, the markets can still reverse unpredictably, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So there you have it, how to use the Elliott Wave Indicator on TradingView like a pro. By understanding the wave patterns and how they react, how they interact with the markets, you can anticipate price movements with greater confidence. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more tips, tricks, and strategies to improve your trading skills. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.